If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Jerry Reinhardt right now, and let me get my camera fixed on you. But first off, you look a lot like Peter King, dude. I got to be honest with you.
I'll take
you
that.
bear a striking resemblance to Peter King.
I know Don Moeller like you. He was my class advisor at Lansdowne for the first 2 years. I graduated Lansdowne High School, University of Maryland, College Park. Go Terps.
What year was that?
85. I graduated from Lansdowne. He was my class advisor 81, 82, or 82, 83 rather. And I was at Maryland from 85 to 90.
All right, man. Well, you're in here, and give me the background. Why here, why now? And tell me a little bit about yourself and your love and passion for Baltimore. If you know Moeller, you love Baltimore sports.
Oh, yes. Was a big Colts fan with my dad and I. Loved Baltimore sports. Went to see Brooks when he retired, his retirement ceremony at the stadium. Was there when he shut Memorial Stadium down for the Orioles. Was at the first game for Camden Yards for the Orioles. Went to the opening game at Ravens Stadium, or PSI when we opened up. Missed my first day of vacation.
So what you're saying is you're one of us. Is that what you're saying?
I'm definitely one of you. I love Baltimore sports, Terps, Orioles, Ravens. Hockey, I was an Islanders fan because they had the blue of the Colts and the orange of the Orioles when we first got cable.
Wow, all right. Well, you know, the Rangers games were always the ones that were on back in the day.
Well, WWOR had the Rangers and the Islanders in the beginning.
USA Network then took over the Rangers games.
Right.
That's when they had Duguay and Esposito, and they remember those Ooh La La Sasson commercials?
Yeah, I was a Dennis Potvin, the boss, Mike Bossy,
Dennis Potvin was one of the biggest SOB jerks I've ever met in the history of 25 years of being a media member. And all the Rangers were Potvin sucks. Remember that?
Potvin sucks.
Potvin sucks, of course. And literally, I met him one time, and he could not. He was on a Reggie Jackson, Albert Bell level. You know, I mean, if I had to make up the 10 biggest a-holes I ever met in sports, Dennis Potvin is like, might be number one with a cherry. I mean, really, he was a bad guy, yeah.
I've been saying lacrosse, I picked 31 for Billy Smith.
There you go. Well, you know, I had no use for the Islanders. And especially after they beat us in Game 7 on the LaFontaine goal, which I was at with Phil Jackman. So you're an old-line Baltimorean. I guess you read all the columnists. You remember the Jack Dawsons, Vince Bagleys, and all that stuff.
Oh, yes.
So you grew up kind of same as me. Listening to Charlie Ekman and Tom Davis, all those people, right?
Charlie Ekman, Johnny Walker in the morning, Tom Davis, you name them, they were there.
Well, you know, I got Ekman here, right at my fingertips. Absolutely. There you go. You're on the radio and you're listening to Charlie, huh? Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Love that book. Dude.
Yeah, well, I got the book right over here, too, and it's got the Ekman lexicon in it, which I have great appreciation. So you've always been a media admirer. What made you want to do this competition?
I listen to sports radio 24/7 when I'm in the car, and I always said I could do this. My wife and my family encouraged me to come out and try it.
All right.
Here I am.
Hey, you loved ones. I tell everybody, and I haven't told this story this week, I did the tryout that Moeller, while we're on the Moeller conversation, he tried out for Channel 13. The job that Chris Ely got back in 1988.
Okay.
And I had a girlfriend at the time who encouraged me. It was 25 words or less. You wrote on a card why you should be the next weekend sports guy on Channel 13. This is 21 years ago. Chris Ely won the job and had that job for well over a decade. And Moeller was one of the finalists, but they didn't invite me back because I was, quote-unquote, too young. I was 20. So I thought it was great that I brought these two young people in today. I wanted to give them an opportunity. So I'll give young old-timer like yourself, Stedman would say, a chance to this. How long have you been listening to NST?
Since you've been on the air, I've followed you all through the stations.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow.
A friend of mine's best friend is John Boswick. And
sure, I know John and Kim.
Yes. You know
absolutely.
Kim.
The lovely, lovely Kim Knight.
Yes.
I have her voice around here somewhere as well. She's one of my dear friends. So,
she's a tremendous person.
Absolutely. If you don't love Kim Knight, you don't love ice cream. That's what I like to say there.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.